What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the SO Show. Hey man, a lot of people are saying the NBA is dead now. The ratings are down. Nobody tuning in. And honestly, I can agree 100%. The NBA is dead and it's on a decline. It's been on a decline since I don't even like 2022, 21. The NBA has been on a decline. Now the NBA did try to like bring something new to the table by bringing in the NBA Cup, but so far, this is our second time. This is our second time seeing the NBA Cup this year, and nothing's really changed. A lot of people, uh, even more people, are dropping now because of the NBA Cup because it's pointless. You know what I'm saying? But I want to go over the reasons of why I think the NBA is dead now, and the main reason, and the obvious reason, is the 3 point line. Guys like Steph Curry and Damian Lillard, they changed the game and they changed the way how we shoot threes now. Everybody want to shoot threes. Everybody think that they Dame Lillard. Everybody think that they Steph Curry, and they just not that. The 3 point line is only 23 feet away from the hoop now. And guys like Damian Lillard, guys like Steph Curry, they pulling up from the logo like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? They pulling up from the logo like it's nothing. And the game has gotten so dissolved into just chucking up threes now. It's boring now. So if I'm the commissioner of the NBA, my main number one goal is to force the bring back the 3 point line. Bring it back. So it's 23 feet right now. Stretch it out to mid court if you have to. Stretch it out to 30 feet outside outside the hoop. Stretch it to the mid court if you got to. Do anything that you can to bring it back. Force it to go back. Because the more and more these guys just keep trying to shoot these threes, the more and more they just gonna get comfortable shooting them. And it's just gonna get boring. They shoot, bro. You got Damian Lillard and Steph Curry making these long 3 pointers like they free throws now. Like the regular 3 point line is like a free throw to these NBA players now. So again, if I'm the commissioner of the NBA, my first plan is to bring that 3 point line as far as possible as I can. Stretch it out to mid court if you have to, because what that does is it forces people to shy away from shooting up them threes now. So people are used to that 23-foot 3 point shot, but now that 23-footer then turned into a 30-footer, and so many guys can hit a three consistently. Like Damian Lillard, like Steph Curry. There's only a few short of guys. It's only a few list of guys who can consistently hit a 3 point shot from the logo on a consistent basis. Other than that, majority of the league, they're naturally gonna shy away from the 3 point shot. So now that forces bigs to play like bigs. That forces, that forces people to really practice and key in on their game. The main difference between, with the 90s and the 2000s, the main difference from that era to now, guys from that old back in that era in the 80s and the 90s, they actually had the fundamentals down. They were forced to work on their footwork. They were forced to know post moves. They were forced to know the basic fundamentals of the game, the sky hook shot. They they were forced to, the big man back then, they were forced to, key in on their techniques. They had to know the fundamentals first. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of those guys back in the day, it was unheard of David Robinson pulling up from three, Shaquille O'Neal taking threes, taking 5 threes a game. Like, no, you didn't see that. That was rare. But now, because the 3 point shot has been so pressed and so, the 3 point shot has been so demanding now. If you are big in today's game, if you play the 4 or 5 and you can't shoot threes, it's gonna be pretty much it's gonna be your odds of staying in the league for a long amount of time. It's gonna be short. You're not gonna have that much of a career if you a big man and you can't shoot. And that's just that. And it's sad that it has gotten to that point where, if you play the 4 or 5 and you a big man and you can't shoot threes on that perimeter, you can't stretch the floor out, you can't space the floor out, these teams have no use for you anymore. the traditional big man that's been gone. You know what I'm saying? That's the traditional big man has been gone and that's been wiped away. It's not even just the bigs, but it's players all and from all positions, whether you a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, that forces them to really key in and lock in on their game. They can't just chuck threes up all day, every day. Because if you stretch that again, if you stretch that 3 point line, a lot of these players are gonna shy away from that line. Nobody not gonna be chucking up threes anymore if they shooting all the way from mid court. You know what I'm saying? So now you're gonna have more players taking mid range shots. People, that's what a lot of people would like to see from the NBA again. Go back to that traditional plan. Let bigs be bigs. Why are we forcing bigs? Why are we forcing big men to shoot threes all day, every day? Why do we have to force these big men to play out of their role? Why do we have to force these big men to know how to shoot? Oh, it's different. It's different if you want your big man to shoot perimeter shots like KG, like a Dirk Nowitzki. If you want your big man to shoot regular mid-range jump shots, that's fine. But forcing him to shoot threes because that's what the league is now, that's a problem. Like why? That's like taking putting Shaq in today's game wouldn't work. If Shaq played in the 2020s and up, Shaq wouldn't survive in this league. Shaq would be somewhere playing overseas if he came into the draft around this time. He wouldn't survive. His career wouldn't be nothing. I'm not gonna lie, because he would have had to been forced to shoot a three. He would have to force himself to learn how to shoot threes from that far. You know what I'm saying? So again, stretching that 3 point line out to mid court, that forces players to actually play the game now. You don't have these guys just running up and down the court just chucking up threes. Even on fast breaks, they shoot threes. Like they rarely even dunk anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the main problem and the main thing you would have to attack if you want the NBA to survive, if you want the NBA ratings to go back up and how they used to be, bring the 3 point line back all the way to mid court. Stretch it out, because now these guys, they just shooting them like free throws now. So the 3 point line is the major concern. I'm gonna give you another reason of why the NBA has been on the decline, and a lot of people don't talk about this. The traditional true point guard is gone now. You don't have. It's rare that you see a traditional point guard now, a true point guard who can shoot, pass, do all the little things, play defense. That they gone. Besides CP3, name me 5 true point guards that play in the NBA right now. Besides CP3, it's going to be hard. You're going to have to think about it a little bit. I'm not going to lie. You can't lie. You're going to have to think about it. Those Rondos, the Jason Williams, the Jason Kidds, the CP3s, those traditional true point guards are extinct now. And that's another reason why the NBA has been on decline. These point guards they're not entertaining no more. They're not giving you those flashy passes, those over the shoulder, behind the back, swinging it and euroing it and throwing it. They not the traditional point guards. They gone now. It's less entertaining. If you take a look at the NBA, you can say not even the NBA. From a basketball level, from middle school, high school, college, NBA, there's less ball movement. A lot of these teams, a lot of these players are ISO, score first. These point guards are score first now. So that means there's more dribbling, less ball movement, and just guys just chucking up shots. Everybody want to be James Harden. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be Kobe now. Everybody can't beat Kobe. And that's why I feel like the true point guards are, because it's an extinction of true point guards now. I feel like that's why the NBA is less entertaining. That's another reason why I just feel like it's just less entertaining. The true point guards are gone now. So, a lot of these guys are just score first. So it's just going to be boring. It's boring. I'd rather see behind the back passes. I'd rather see point guards penetrating the hole and just kicking it out to the, wing on the corner, or, just being, just passing the ball, flashy, all of that. And one more thing, with the All-Star game, the NBA can definitely change some things about the All-Star games. Okay, we tired of seeing the celebrity basketball games. All right, let's implement let's get some 1v1 tournaments. Let's see some 2v2s, some threes. Like, let's see these guys like in some street ball type of atmosphere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the traditional East versus West thing, and they tried to switch it up by just picking captains and, just letting anybody play on any team that they want to. They try. I'm not gonna lie, the NBA they do be trying, but as far as like, we want to see 1v1s. Let's see 2v2s. Kings of the courts. Let's see stuff. Let's see some street ball atmosphere like events going on during All Star. You know what I'm saying? And then again, we already know about the dunk. I ain't got to really talk too much about the dunk contest. It's very hard to come up with a new dunk. It's hard to come up with a new concept when it comes to dunk contest, because we pretty much done seen everything that could ever be done. You know, so it's like, I ain't even got to talk about the dunk contest. 3-point contest, again, just bring it back some. Bring the 3-point shooting contest, bring it back some. Because again, these 3-point shots, they easy to make to these players now. These guys are making those threes like free throws now. It's too easy. So bring the line back some. So, that's just my little riff-raff about the All-Star game. That's my little take about that. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the NBA. Why do y'all think the NBA are on decline? Is it because of the 3-point line? Is it because, players just trying to do them and just want to be the best player on the court? Everybody want to be Steph Curry and Kobe and MJ. Everybody want to create their own legacy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments of why the NBA is on a decline and nobody's tuning in that much. But yeah, y'all let me know. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. And that's another episode of the SO Show. And yeah.